Krieg got no support in Open 16, so why does he feel so good in this current meta? That's what we're going to jump into today.
Let's take a look at what makes Krieg so good in this current meta. That is his intrinsic ability. On your opponent's turn, if you have an East Blue character, give minus 2000 to all your opponent's characters. Now keep in mind, you need to have one Don attached, but it's a lot easier than it sounds, and it doesn't mess up with your curve, given some of your character support cards. It's also important to note that you must have an East Blue card on the field, otherwise this effect does not take place. The secondary effect is activate main opponent's character with 2 or more Don attached, you can rest it. Any given character, even those pesky 10 cost Blackbeard blockers. So let's jump to some gameplay so you can actually see what I'm talking about. Our first match is going to be against Blackbeard. This matchup is actually quite difficult. So win or lose, I just want to showcase how powerful Krieg can be. Now we've actually got a decent hand here and we've taken second. So it means that we do have an advantage in this case. We're going to start off with Django. He's the main searcher. What he does, look at top 3, then you can essentially bottom deck the rest. He's also going to activate main. You trash the character and it allows you to give one of your opponent's Don to one of their characters. Really good value because that's what you mostly want to be doing with this deck. My mouse is a little finicky and we double click, so let's hope that doesn't happen. Jin, which is a excellent card. Actually just going to get another searcher because we can do that. Search again. We are running Electrical Luna. This is for the Luffy, Goofy, which is quite good. Against Blackbeard, we don't actually need that 4K blocker. That's more so for like Yamatos, it's for bowlers, anything that you need to essentially defend while also clapping back and clearing their board. There's 2 ways to go against Krieg. You've got that red aggro, which allows you to run down your opponent, and then you've got that green control, which is all about freezing. This means that he's quite malleable in terms of his playstyle. Normally, what I do like to do is counter, just because you are a 4 life leader, but we haven't got any 2Ks in hand, so I just don't want to waste that many cards right now. That's one of the issues with the deck, is I find that it works best to reasonably empty your hand, if it's the right call, because you're just setting yourself at 4 is a disadvantage. Going to start off with Arlong with the 4 play. He hasn't got any characters on board, which means that we can't actually attach any Don, but what we can do is attack into his board. This is quite unusual. Normally Blackbeard does play some small weenies. Problem I find is that if people end up using all their Don, so they attach their Don to their leader, then you actually can't use them. So as I said, this matchup is actually quite tough, but you can win. Burgess is not too bad, actually. So the whole objective here is just to run him down with the -2 and get them to attach a substantial amount of Dons. I feel like we've done enough searching, so I'm actually going to get rid of the searcher in this instance. We don't really need anything right now. We've got everything in our hand that we need. I know that sounds weird, but I don't want to be wasting any of the other 1 costs. So what we're going to do is play Jin. He's one of the main bodies, and then that will play into Krieg, which is our blocker. So this now gives us our leader ability, and this happens quite a lot. And so as you can see here, we'll do it again, give that, and then give that. You can rest now. And so if you wanted to, you could attack into his board, get him to waste his hand. He'll probably just redirect. So what we're going to do is going to go 5 into life. I feel like Blackbeard right now, the best choice is to just be as aggro as possible and get to his face. We might even play Shanks next turn, and that will hit him with a 7. You want to rush him down before he can get there. So he's got that sustainability there, and this is the biggest issue with Blackbeard, is not only do we have to fight against the late game, but we have to fight against his life tempo, so his ability just to continue to build up his life. We're gonna go no block and give him the Mihawk. We need our characters on the board. If we lose our tempo there, we do also struggle. Now he'll hopefully go in, and I'll block with the Morgan. Do we want to go 7 or 8 and rush him down? I feel like actually can play a Shanks here. So what we're going to do is trash, give 1 rested to him, play Shanks, rest his blocker, again allowing us to get around. 6 interface. Oh, he rested. That's frustrating. So next turn he'll have, if he plays the Zihaha, he'll have 2 blockers. So he'll have his 10 cost Blackbeard. He'll probably stop my Shanks from attacking, which is actually quite frustrating. He's countered out there, wasting his hand. It's exactly what we want. I'm going to keep Morgan on board. We do need him. Hopefully he doesn't have Zihaha. If he doesn't have that, we're actually in a really good place. So he's at 6 now, so he can attack with 2 6s. I'm going to block, and then give him 1. That's so stupid. And then we'll give him 1 more. Obviously, it does help if the Blackbeard player isn't super well versed. I feel like maybe this guy hasn't played a whole lot. We do need to play Krieg, right? So we're going to go here, trash, and then we're going to play Krieg, rest the blocker, attach Don to Krieg, go 7, you trash the card to, that's fine, 9, 9, 9, rest this, why not? And go do that. We'll go 9, see if he's got the ability to counter out. If he does, yeah, beautiful. And there we go. There we have it. He was bricked up, all teachers, we were able to rush him down and do what we needed to do. That was a prime example of your ability to take down one of the strongest decks in the meta. We generally have a pretty good matchup into Luffy and Ace. However, we do need to see our pieces. If we don't see our pieces, we're low-key screwed. Right now, this is a decent hand. We're going to keep it. 6k leader, we got 2k counter, which is crucial just to give us that sustainability. And then we got Kabaji we can play if we need to. Going to search. We got the Kuro, which is great, but we were looking for Arlong realistically, and we don't have the Arlong, which is frustrating. So he's going 7. We're not gonna waste. Hopefully, no, we don't. No trigger. That's okay. We still haven't seen what we need to see. So we'll play Kabaji down 7, to be honest. Give us the 2k, we'll take it. Yeah, sweet. So him being an intrinsic 6k leader is annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Now we want to get rid of him, so next turn we will try, if again we gonna give him a Mihawk, that's fine. He's gonna rush into a 4, that's fine. No worries. Draw a card. Got the Kuro again. This is not good. This is... Okay, so this is where we kind of fall apart. We haven't found what we need to find. Play for 4. Stop him from attacking next turn. Get another 2k. Okay. Yep, so this is the part where we kind of need to switch up and go for his board. Still haven't drawn one of our main engines. He can trash a card, I think, to take him the 7 if he wants. Yeah, we're going to end turn because there's nothing we can do. We're going to freeze that. Oh, he can't actually activate that because the 8,000. It means that he won't have that. Give him a Kabaji. There's Alvida. About fucking time. 5. And then we 7. Give him to just waste his hand. Your opponent has requested a cancel match. Do you agree? No. 7. He's gonna rest our block. The fact that we didn't see Alvida earlier on is annoying as all hell. He's got 6. We're gonna have to, because he would have rested us anyway. No, he doesn't get value. Go into Kabaji. That's chill. It's frozen, bro. Sure. Alright. 8, 9. No hands in 10. 1 blocker. What do we want to do here? Okay. He GG'd. He disconnected. No counter in hand at all. We would have won. Let's go one more match. We're going to have 3 in here. Alright, we're going to verse Yamato. See how we go. We're going to go second again. Alright, perfect. We got a Morgan. Oh my gosh. Slight relief. Alright, so the objective here, same thing. We can't really block her up, but what we can do is stop them from attacking with such high swings. So we want to get... It doesn't really matter what we get. We can get Kuro on the board and stop them from attacking. So like freezing their units. That's primarily what we want to do here. Destroying the units isn't too crazy. Like, it's not a big of a play. We're going to take that. We just don't want to waste our hand early on. Normally if they take with a 6, attack with a 6 or a 5, you'll look the counter out. We got a 4. I don't think he'll swing with multiple cards. So we're going to go attack here, then we're going to go here. Unless we go blocker, 6k blocker on field. We'll see what happens. Optimally, you don't really want to be playing Pearl on your 4 turn. It's not bad because you get blocker and you get the KO or something, so it kind of evens out, but it just doesn't feel as good. It's like the one time where playing on curve isn't beneficial because you don't have your main engine on the board. But next time we're going to get Morgan. If we can pull Jin, then we go Jin into Morgan, which just means we didn't get to establish further, which is great. But look, the main point of this video is just to showcase that he can do really well into most of the matchups right now. We're fine. Into Morgan, rested. And we got 2 blockers on field. 1 will KO one of our opponent's cards. This is the part where he'll play the Yamato out, and then ability to play this unblockable from their hand. Give him a Mihawk. Perfect, we give him a Kabaji. This will allow us to give an active Don as well. Oh, I should have just blocked. That was silly me. Kuro, attach, rested, and then we're going to go Morgan, attach. And this is to proc Kuro at the end of the turn. A character with 3 Don or less will not refresh. More will not refresh. Do we attack? Again, we got 3 blockers on field. I feel like we low-key want to empty his hand a little bit. We can go Electric Luna and Kuro. We can just do Electric Luna. No, a blocker this time. That's so fine. It's got rush, but this is another thing. Like, he's got the rush, but most of his cards are like 5s. With this in place, his rushes are negligible. It doesn't matter. Block here. If he wants, he can destroy that and then KO somebody on his board. We're going to give him Arlong. He's attacking with his blocker. He's really going for it. Morgan, because if he does attack, unblockable, 6. I give him a 1. We can Electric Luna him next turn. Oh no, his whole board. Actually, that's not good. It's only 7s. Yeah, there's the unblockable like we thought. Into life. Dude, we are chilling. Let's go Kuro again. My Electric Luna. 6, 7. Being a little aggressive here. Gonna get him to empty his hand a bit. Or at least take the life. Elect Luna just freezes the 1. So now we're in a bit of a pressure cooker because it means that we're fighting against his unblockables. We do this, resolve and KO. So now he's using a blocker. 2. We might be in trouble. I don't know. We'll see. Go 9. Maybe we should attack for more. Does he have a 2k? Doesn't. We go, or he did, and he's playing with his food. 7. Let's go. Fuck you, Yamato. That was a bunch of different matches. I think what were 3 matches in total, just to kind of showcase what Krieg does, what he can do. If you enjoyed the video, I genuinely hope that this has swayed you into playing Krieg at the very least. I think there's a lot of potential there. I will continue to cook and see what we can come up with. In the meantime, I will see you in the next video.